in my lifetime, the Bears have never had a premier quarterback. Yeah, they went back to the Super Bowl, or they went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman. Remember Sexy Rexy?
Yup.
It goes back in like
I do.
2008 or
I
so.
do.
But they've never, but that was on the heels of their defense and really Devin Hester to a point. How nice would it be for anyone, whether it be a young guy straight out of college or even a mid tier veteran, to come in and just kind of resurrect this franchise?
Right.
That's a golden opportunity. And Chicago is not a small market city. That's
Right.
Chicago, right? So, if I or anybody really am positioned to take this opportunity, you know, there is no floor. Yeah, you could bust, but you know what? What if you end up being the guy that turns the whole thing around? Mm-hmm. Right? It's a foundational pick, and if, like you touched on earlier, if they get it right, they're set for the next 10 to 15 years. If they get it wrong, they'll stay in the basement for another
I
decade.
mean, nobody's going to be fired for getting it wrong. And let's be
No,
honest, you can't do any worse as the Chicago Bears right now. Now, Bean gets it wrong, he's fired.
Right.
Right,
Yeah,
he's got a. We'll talk about Buffalo in a second, but there's a lot of managers out there. They don't get this right, they're done.
Yeah. Did you know that the GM of the Bears is from Canandaigua?
No, I did not
Yeah,
know
he
that. For those of you who are
graduated
watching from around the country, Canada was like right next door to us.
Yeah, a little old
I didn't know that.
Canandaigua. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty wild, huh? Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what's going on with Caleb Williams. I mean, I just the Bears are just so bad right now. It's almost we tend to root like the Lions do. The Bears could be the Detroit Lions story all over again. Like, why did everybody want the Lions to win this year? Because like they haven't done shit in decades, right? They're the underdogs.
Well, and that's the thing though. Even if he doesn't go to the Bears, the top three picks are all going to take a quarterback. So at the end of the day, Jaden Daniels or Drake May more than likely are going to all end up either at Chicago, Washington, or New England, right? So at the end of the day, whether he goes first, second, or third, he's going to go to a franchise that is really in the midst of a rebuild, an overhaul, and to be that foundational quarterback for the next decade. So I don't think, if you're this guy, you really got to consider, okay, what's the best place for me to land?
Right.
Now, he doesn't have total control over that, but which of these organizations has the best coaching staff? Which of these organizations has the best system, the most stability? Washington has all new ownership right now.
Right. They just cleaned house.
Magic Johnson, right? So, Washington is in a complete reset mode, which could be attractive for some. And then in New England, Belichick's gone. So, that might be attractive to some people now. But we'll see where it lands,
Do you think so? Somebody here commented on our page. I'm sorry, but Jared Mayo, as the Pats head coach, isn't going to take Drake May as his QB and let that be known in his introductory press conference. What do you think about that comment?
I would agree.
You'd agree with that?
I would agree because that new coach there, he was a defensive player, right? And I don't know from a general standpoint what he's going to be able to do with a quarterback straight out of college,
right?
Regardless of who it is.
Is that too bold of a move for the Pats right now?
Right. Yeah. Now, and again, what I'm not clear on, because I think they're in a state of flux, is I'm not sure who at the moment the Pats offensive coordinator is, because I believe Belichick was doing everything.
That's his style, isn't it? I want it all or nothing, right?
Yeah. So I would agree. Thank you for the comment, Mr. Urban. And we'll see where that goes, because being in the with our hearts being in the AFC East. We want the Patriots to continue to fail.